Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. Please do not forget to click on your subscribe button. Your subscribe button is just below this video. Please subscribe to my channel. After subscribing, I'm also going to beg you to click on your bell notification. Your bell notification is just beside the subscribe button and you'll be able to see it after you might have subscribed. Thank you so much to all my amazing subscribers. You guys are the best. God bless you.
I've never been exposed like this before.
In today's video, foreigners from different parts of the world confess that Ghana is the best place to visit in Africa. According to them, they feel loved whenever they are in Ghana. They reached on this conclusion that Ghana is not just home of tourism in Africa, but home of all. They love the way Ghanaians treat them anytime they are in Ghana. Oh my God. Well, I'm not surprised at these confessions because I'm just one of those people that experienced love in Ghana. Okay, love lives in Ghana. Like Ghana showed and is still showing me genuine love and kindness. Love. Ghanaians will say love. They show you genuine love and kindness. Ghana is just one country that when you visit, you feel at home. You don't feel like you are not amongst your people because there are constantly people who are eager to make you feel loved and feel at home. Take their time to make sure foreigners are relaxed. Someone might just notice that you are uncomfortable where you are and you see the person walk up to you and ask you, are you a foreigner? Do you need something? Like they are just kind. Well, thank you so much, Ghana, for your love and your support. Medasi Bebre. Yamisha why? Yamisha Nsu. And which other one? Medawo. I think that one is I love you. Watch the rest of the video.
So, would you like to visit Africa?
I would absolutely like to visit Africa. I will say back in the day, I did not because it was more of a commercialized thing that in Africa it was very poor.
Yes.
Most people are hungry. You always see the little kids with the belly and the flies on them. And so it was painted as a horrible place. And then as I got older, I realized like Africa is actually very beautiful. There's a lot of money in Africa and a lot of white people have found Africa before we did. So they have a lot of business over there. They're starting to try to westernize certain places. And so me as a person in America, because I don't want to say African American, but a person in America needs to get on board with Africa.
Oh, this was an excellent interview.
Okay, so I just got back to LA from Ghana. I was there for 11 days solo. And since I was there for 11 days, here are some tips I'm going to give you for anybody that's going to go in 2024 this December. I highly suggest you save this video. First things first, the best dates to go is anywhere from December 22nd through January 10th. So anywhere within that time frame, I personally think is the best time to go. Exchanging money in Ghana is fairly easy. I highly suggest only exchanging $400 at a time because it's a little bit more difficult to exchange it back into USD. Also, they don't take old bills or like dirty, messed up bills. So make sure your bills are new and very crisp. Also, make sure you're exchanging 50s and 100s because you'll get a better rate on bigger bills. Depending on how long you stay, I highly suggest to bring about $700 to $1,500. Ghana is expensive. There's no easier way to put that. Ghana is expensive. The parties range from $40 to $60, sometimes $80, depending on who's throwing it and if it's New Year's or not. I definitely feel like the party promoters and organizations from the US and the UK be getting over on us because we don't pay that shit back home. However, I'm gonna let it slide because we ain't Ghana and we having a lit time. But yeah, the parties are expensive. And just calculate that into your budget. Okay, don't be like me and only pack one pair of sandals. Make sure you have sandals that you can wear to the club, sandals you can wear to brunch, sandals that you could go absolutely anywhere in because the terrain in Ghana is not made for heels. However, still bring your heels because you're still gonna want to get your outfits off. But some of your days may look like you wake up at 10 a.m. and then don't go to sleep till 10 a.m. the next day. I at least suggest that you overpack. 3 outfits per day, bare minimum. That's just how it is. And your day may look like you wake up for breakfast or brunch. That's a different outfit. Then you have an event to go to. That's a different outfit. And then you're going out to a party or a club. That's a totally different outfit. So just overpack. Overpack. Also, while you're overpacking, make sure you have at least 3 all white outfits. One thing about Ghana love the all white event. When I say I packed 3 all white outfits and went to 3 all white events, And then I saw some more all white events while I was leaving. Like bare minimum 3 all white outfits, and then maybe like 2 all black outfits, because there are some all black events here and there. Okay, so another tip, very niche tip, is having a bad bitch attitude. You know that attitude, like that BBL attitude, where it's like you just don't talk to nobody and you just sit pretty the entire time. That shit does not work in Ghana. Baby, you're about to miss blessings and opportunities looking pretty. If you don't get up, dance, have fun, and vibe, like the energy in Ghana is like people talk to people, people dance with people, people meet people. Having that, I'm gonna sit on this sofa or sit in the cut and not talk and just look cute, you're not gonna get anywhere with that. When I tell you it's so easy to get in a section by just smiling and speaking, like it's so easy. Okay, so this tip is directed more towards Americans, because I feel like in other countries people use WhatsApp more frequently than we do. We really don't use it like that in the country. So make sure you download WhatsApp. Also make sure you call your cell phone carrier and ask them about international packages that they have. I know with Verizon we get 5 days for free with our travel package, and then every day after that is an extra $10 to use your data. I did not do that last year and was just using my data without using WhatsApp and ended up racking up a $500 phone bill. So don't be like me. Be smarter. Ladies, if you're gonna get your hair done in Ghana, which you 10 times out of 10 are, make it a full day thing. Don't be like me and have your hair planned and then an event planned and then partying planned, because that did not go as planned, and I missed 2 functions that I really wanted to go to because I thought my hair would be done even if I went to the shop at 6 a.m. And also, don't just go to Ghana to party. There is so much to do in Ghana. Like, I took a cooking class. I signed up for a chocolate making class. I ended up missing it because of my hair appointment. I saw a chocolate tasting class. I saw brunches that help people to invest in, also taught people how to move there. Like, just look for events outside of partying. That way your whole trip will be well-rounded. And okay, so that's all my tips for 30 December for 2024. I hope to see you guys there in December, because I'm going back this year. I'm gonna be there. But you know, just start saving your money, get everything in play right now so I can see you there.
We live better in Africa than you're living in America. The same house in Africa, you wouldn't even be able to be in it in America. You see, so you have help. You have, you know, I've had friends come and be shocked. Oh, you have fancy cars. Oh, you have big houses. Yeah, did you think we were living in trees? We're not.
Can you emphasize on that for me? Maybe if you can go deep into what you're saying.
Well, I mean, they're just surprised at the level of life that we live, because they've been told so many things over the years, and it's getting worse now as they're trying to kill Black history in America altogether. But if you even look at the statistics, statistically, most of their physicians are Nigerians or Ghanaians. You know, most of their people high level doing anything are African people. So, you know, that's why they're evil and salty about it. And now they're trying to, you know, shut down students going and all that kind of stuff, because let's face it, Black don't crack, and it dominates whatever it decides to focus on. It's just as simple as that. You know, we decide to play golf, we run golf. We decide to play basketball, we take that over. You know, tennis, football, whatever.
Ghana nightlife is terrific, and if you're used to sort of nightclubs, nightlife in the Western world, you're in for a treat, because instead of being all about getting drunk, it's all about having fun. So I'm here at La Afrique, which is kind of a typical night spot here in Ghana. Noise is a little bit loud, the music's a little loud, so if you can't hear me too well, sorry about that, guys. But check how beautiful this is. Ghana nightlife is just that beautiful. You gotta get out here, this is amazing, but let me show you what it's like inside here. See how beautiful it is? You see the food here is amazing. Beautifully decorated. Everything's just cool. There's no one throwing up, there's no weird stuff going on, just a lot of people having a really good time after a really hard work day. So, now for me, I'm a little bit older, so I need this a little quieter. And what's cool here in La Afrique is they got a little quiet corner for the old guys. Right over here with my buddies. Hey guys. So, we'll see you on the next video, and if you want to have a really good time, come out and see us here in Ghana at La Afrique.
So being here was immensely powerful and moving. When we think about how human beings were treated by the hundreds of thousands in this very place that we now stand, the crimes that happened here, the blood that was shed here, men, women, and children. They were kidnapped from their homes. They were transported hundreds of miles from their homes, not really sure where they were headed. And they came to this place of horror before they were then forcibly taken on a journey thousands of miles from their home to be sold by so-called merchants and taken to the Americas, to the Caribbean, to be an enslaved people. What happened here must always be remembered. It cannot be denied. It must be taught. History must be learned. And we must then be guided by what we know also to be the history of those who survived in the Americas, in the Caribbean, those who proudly declare themselves to be the diaspora, came out of many situations, odds that were designed to break them, to make them feel like less than humans, but yet they survived. The descendants of the people who walked through that door were strong people, proud people, went on to fight for civil rights, fight for justice in the United States of America and around the world. And all of us, regardless of your background, have benefited from their struggle and their fight for freedom and for justice. Thank you.
As a woman as well, definitely. Like pretty privilege, I don't think I've ever experienced pretty privilege until I started going to Africa. And that's not just Congo. That's even when I went to Ghana. In Ghana, I spent 75p the whole time I was there, and I was there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, girls usually talk about leaving a profit.
I've heard people that left with more, but it was like you like that. Those things don't get said to girls, because that's why I was like, that's why I took such contention when you said exotic. Those are things that happen to like the, you know, the cocktails of us, the light skinned girls, not the African girls' names with like Aminata. You don't hear that stuff, so you can think highly of yourself, but to actually have it reciprocated, that didn't happen to me till I got to Africa. Yeah, well, I think everyone should experience that.
How you get home?
Fuck you.
The global superstar Usher said this on stage after visiting.
Finally made it to Ghana for the first time ever, and I'm just having the best time. On day one of my trip, I was really tired from the 6-hour delay, so we decided just to walk around the area. I got some buffalo from the street. These were really big. If you know, you know, I'm a buffalo addict. We then took the taxi to get some dresses made by a local seamstress, and then we got some chop money to get some fresh coconut. Take it, my dad. Let's start.
Yeah.
What's this?
Don't worry, don't worry.
No, go straight.
Don't worry, I know how to
Don't be doing weird angles. Y'all are about to get the best angles in my videos. This coconut was so good, and then it was time for my lessons. Okay. What will you eat? We then ate dinner, and I was getting roasted for not being in the kitchen. My dad is an amazing chef, which is why I love food so much. We had fufu, peanut soup, mackerel, and dried fish. It was so yummy. Stay tuned for day 2.
Is all that it takes to break up the trust that we made. I'm open to changing my ways this time. Oh, why do I fall for it every time? I'd do anything to keep you mine. So just call my name, tell me you're never leaving, won't you stay? And I'll play your games, as long as the fire doesn't fade away. Yeah, just call my name. Yeah, just call my name.
African Americans back home Ghana.
Yeah, just